This is London Real. I am Brian Rose. My guest today is Dr. Joe Dispenza, the New York Times best-selling author, international lecturer, researcher, and educator. Your work focuses on the intersection of neuroscience, epigenetics, and quantum physics, driven by the conviction that each of us has the potential for greatness. You specialize in teaching people to rewire their brains and recondition their bodies to make lasting changes. Dr. Joe, welcome back to London Real.
Thank you so much, Brian. I'm always happy to be with you.
I love having you here, and you've been here now 3 times in 2 years, which I think is more than any other guest. And we have you back because people want to hear your message. You know, YouTube doesn't lie. You know, it shows what the people want. And I was wondering if you could wrap your head around that, why people are almost craving for your message. Is it because maybe they haven't found those answers in science and school and the medical profession? What do you think that is?
I honestly think that we're in an age of information. And in an age of information, ignorance is a choice. Because of technology, we have access to information that was once only left to the hands of authorities. That there was a kind of a separation, that knowledge was always kept from the masses, and technology has kind of closed that gap. Technology has kind of closed that gap.
So everybody's informed right now. You can get answers to just about anything at your fingertips, and with the gaining of information, the gaining of knowledge, there's a change in awareness.
And awareness is consciousness, and you can't have consciousness without energy. So there's this very strong fundamental change in the energy of the way people begin to interact in their environment and in the world. So what was once considered novel just 5 years ago is old information to this day. And now, because more things are happening in a shorter amount of time because of technology, everybody's gaining information quite rapidly. And because of that, paradigms, whether it's the economy, political, journalistic, whether it's the religious model, the medical model, the environment, education, it's all beginning to come apart because that old model can't sustain itself in the changing times. So I think people right now, because they're so informed, are beginning to realize it's not enough to just know, that this is a time in history to know how. So rewind the tape 15 years ago, instead of me standing in front of an audience. People love the information, but to get them to actually do something with it, there was this kind of general resistance to doing something with it. Well, now, people want to give their time to instruction, to learn how to apply it, and personalize it, to demonstrate it, to initiate it in some way, to modify the behaviors and do something differently. And getting them to get their behaviors to match their intentions creates a new experience. And experience then is one of the things that enriches circuitry in the brain. It literally changes. Learning is making connections, but experience is enriching those connections. And the side effect of a change in the circuitry in the brain when in the midst of an experience, that we begin to feel an emotion. And the emotion is the payoff.